Welcome back to the White Glove Show, where every card deserves the white glove treatment. I'm your host, and today we have some exciting packs to open, as well as an exciting announcement / future event. Without further ado, let's get to our tabletop here, where you're going to see Fallout Secret Lair, which I've managed to procure here. Beyond Vault 33, we'll be opening that in the future. And a Dr. Madison Lee Fallout Commander deck that we will also be opening in the future. So look forward to that and the pulls from it. Speaking of looking forward to things, we've got our spinner wheel up here. We will go ahead and figure out what we're pulling tonight. Looks like we're going to start off with Gundam Freedom Ascension here. Had good luck with the Freedom Ascension packs. We get right into this one. I think Freedom Ascension's been good. They recently announced the starter deck expansions as well as new boosters. What did you think of those? I love them because it's going to focus more on the Cyclops Gundams and the Cyclops units, Zagox, Gogs, mobile suits like that, which are my favorite. I'm a huge Universal Century guy. I'm sure you could ascertain that from all the packs I've opened and have no clue what the 00 or Age or Seed cards mean. George Desan, that's cool. Again, love the G Gundam, I'm cool with. Gundam Wing, I'm cool with. I just can't do Seed. Can't really do 00. Can't really do Age. That's not the stand that I am. That's a cool Ashmar art. Not with Scanner Shot. Sting Oakley. Abyss Gundam. Interesting. Shining Finger, of course. Domon Kashu. Dorman Kashu. Oh, Alpha Azero. Quest Pariahs. Mobile Armor of Choice. And what's our big pull? I think that was it. Gundnode. Interesting. I would have thought that there was another rare in there, or something to that effect, but apparently I am mistaken. Apparently we got the Shining Finger and that was it. Nothing left in the pack. So, nevertheless, a neat pack. We got that cool Alpha Azero. So, that's a win. We'll put it up on the spinner wheel here. Or not the spinner wheel, the display wheel here. So you can see it come around. And you can also see the piles upon piles of Gundam card game cards I still have yet to catalog and put in their proper place. And we will go ahead and flip on over to the spinner wheel and try our hands at another pack. Pokemon Pitch Black. Then I guess at the time, right we are at right now, the newest, we're coming up on the 30th anniversary, the newest currently out Pokemon set. Everybody pumped for the 30th anniversary? I kind of am, to be honest with you. I'm not a big Pokemon guy per se, but, you know, I was young, I was hip, I was alive in 1997 when Pokemon really hit America, and I bought the cards. I believe I have them somewhere, actually. Beats me as to where, but... Sizzlipede. Volleyball. Manectric. Interesting. Palafin. Annihilate. That's a great name. I've lampooned Pokemon cards on this channel before, but that's a sick name. Ooh, Bronzor. I like the artwork on that. Armarouge. Interesting. Koraidon. That's neat. I like that. I can get down with that. And then we've got a basic fire energy. There were some neat cards in there. I like the Annihilate. I like the name. It was very good. It's very to the point. What did you think of that pack? That Pokemon pack there? I liked it, but we got more packs to get to. Previously on this channel, I would do an Edge of Eternities play booster and a collector sampler booster. Not doing that anymore. I'm out of the collector sampler boosters, and the prices on both the Edge of Eternity and Thunder Junction collector sampler boosters are nothing I'm going to spend anytime I open one of the packs from the wheel. That might be a special thing. They're getting close to just regular collector sampler or collector packs, so. All cards squirting out at once, hopefully. Not quite, but we'll get there. Alrighty. And we'll get into this Edge of Eternities. Are there any MTG sets, Magic the Gathering sets you would like profiled on the show? Let me know. Be more than happy to go out of my way to find some. Probably won't do too many collector boosters, but if I find some that are relatively well priced, or I find a deal on one or two, card that's on the table. Again, love the Edge of Eternities artwork. Probably hear some neighbors outside. Always a good time. They enjoy themselves much more than I enjoy them. Ooh, Terra Symbiosis. That's a neat rare. Whenever you put one or more +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, you may draw that many cards. Do this only once a turn. That's a good way to get built quick. and a foil Nebula Dragon. Flying, when this creature enters, it deals 3 damage to any target. That's neat. Good card, good solid card. Forest and Lander token, of course. That was a nice pack. I thought it was a good pack. Would it beat the Alpa Aziru on the display stand? No. That's still a neat card. But it nonetheless was a great pack. And hopefully we'll get you another great pack. Again, same thing with Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I did at one point have the collector booster samplers for it. They are horrifically expensive, so I will not be doing that anymore. Unless I can find a screaming deal on some here. Alrighty, here we go. Get the pack in here so we know what we're opening. Unscrupulous Contractor. That's good stuff. The spree cards, again, always nice to see. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has haste and ward 1. That's not a bad equipment there. Port Vigilante. Ooh. Pillage the Bog rare. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is twice the number of lands you control. Wow, okay. That's a great surveil. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. Alright. That's not potentially broken. Skewer the Critics. One of these prosperity cards that I love the artwork on. Spectacle. You may cast this spell for its spectacle cost rather than its mana cost if an opponent lost life this turn. Deals 3 damage to any target. Then an uncommon foil, Lassoed by the Law. When Lassoed by the Law enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls till Lassoed by the Law leaves the battlefield. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token. With tap, target creature you control gets +1/+0 till end of turn. Activate as a sorcery. Then we've got a Plains, and then Thunder Junction art card. I love the way the Plains looks too, by the way. If you're going to do the Plains for a set called Outlaws of Thunder Junction, you want to do it right, and I think they got it right here. Great pack. I liked it. Nothing that'll blow your doors off, but still good pack nonetheless. Let's find another one. Magic the Gathering Bloomburrow. Again, said it before. Great set. Added a lot to Magic. Very fun set. Fun set to draft. Fun set to make decks out of. All in all, a good set. Let's see if this pack is good to us. Mind Spiral. Gift a tapped fish. That's right, the Bloomburrow was big into the gifting. We're promising to gift mechanics. Gift of food on the Nocturnal Hunger. Roughshod Duo. Trample, 3/2 trample for 3. That's not bad. Whenever you expend 4, target creature you control gets +1/+2. And trample to the end of turn. That's not bad. Junk Blade Bruiser. Whenever you expend 4, okay. Similar to that last card, except one's a mouse raccoon, one was a raccoon berserker. Raccoon heavy on that one. Uncommon Galewind Moose. I'm pretty sure I won a draft game with Galewind Moose. Once, if not twice. Long River Lurker. Ward 1. Other frogs you control have Ward 1. That's pretty good. Target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Whenever that creature deals combat damage this turn, you may exile it. If you do, return it to the battlefield, so you get to blink it. Star Seer Mentor. Flying Vigilance. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained or lost life this turn, target opponent loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent. Ooh, what do we have here? Ruthless Negotiation. That's some good artwork on that. Thorn Vault Forager. Tap to add green mana, tap, forage, add 2 mana, any combination of colors. 3 plus green mana, tap, search your library for a scroll card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. Schwamp. And there's our uncommon foil, Mind Whisker. At the beginning of your upkeep, Surveil 1. That's a pretty good feature. Surveil 1 at the beginning of your upkeep. As long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, creatures your opponents control get -1/-0. That's not bad at all. And then, a Bloomburrow Art Series card. That's neat. That is pretty neat. That was a great pack. I liked that. A lot of usable cards in that pack. That's one of the, I guess, key features of Bloomburrow, was it had a tremendous amount of usable cards in it. 50-50 shot. We will go Pokemon and then Gundam to end the show. Start off with Pokemon Perfect Order. Perfect Order, I believe, one of the not too distant ago Pokemon sets. I don't think I've opened a Perfect Order pack on here. I've done Chaos Rising, I've done Stellar Crown. We just did Pitch Black before. Let's see what Perfect Order has to give us. Hone Edge, great name. Spinnerack, well. Nose Pass. No, officer, I haven't. Tarragon. Core Memory. Hippodon. Okay, Luxio. Electric type. Tarantum. That looks neat. That's a cool card. what's behind this? Superior. Well, at least it's honest. And then another red basic energy and that Pokemon Live card. There were some neat cards in that pack. Perfect order. Tyrantrum is pretty cool. We'll put that one up on the display wheel, display spinner here. See if I can get it on there. There we go. Let you marvel at that while I get the final pack of the episode ready. And we will crack into our final pack. Gundam Steel Requiem again, my favorite set of Gundam. I already pulled the Alex, I already pulled the Camphor, I already pulled the Zaku 2FZ. Not a whole lot in all reality. I would want to get more out of this set, really. It's I think the O is in this set? Possibly? I'm not sure. A VO LR? That would be nice. An ELR Plus would be nice. Towards Destiny Command. Patrick Colasauer. Not familiar with that character again. Palace Athene, nice. I think we pulled that last time too. Sandrock Custom, neat. Of course, Gundam Wing Stan, that's how I got into Gundam Wing, or Gundam in general. I'm sure the vast majority of millennials did too. Christina McKenzie, of course, the pilot of the NT1 Alex. Messala in foil. And Eternal base. And a resource card. Not a terrible pack at all. No, nothing to blow your doors off, but not a terrible pack. We ended up with this Tyrantrum Pokemon card here as the final display spinner card. And while we're talking about displays, we're going to go ahead and display all of our links here. If you wouldn't mind, give us a follow, like, share, subscribe, whatever you feel like. It all goes a long way. With that being said, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Stick around for the next one, and thank you so much.